Hi guys, welcome to Beauty Fellows. Today I'm going to talk to you about my favorite and not so favorite concealer on dark skin. If you want to know all about them, please stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. I'm going to start this video by talking about the concealer that I like first, and then I will talk about the concealer that I like less. What I like is not what you like. So if I say that I don't like a concealer, it doesn't mean that it's not a good concealer. It's just that it doesn't work for me. And the other way around, I might like a concealer that you really dislike, and that's totally okay. So let's start. Okay, my favorite concealer here is the one and only Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This concealer is actually my everyday concealer. I use it, I would say, 1 day out of 2, and I have had it for a long time. I bought the first one when Nars launched the line, and then I have just kept buying it whenever it finished. So I have it in shade Café, and I will put all the prices of these concealers down below. The next one that I really like is this Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. This is also, these two are actually the one I wear the most every day usually, because first I like the fact that they are easy to apply. You have this and you just put dots here and apply it. So that's what I like. And this Becca one is very nice because it gives me a luminous finish. However, it has less coverage, so I will use it more on days when I don't have so much dark circles. For this one, I will use it for every day with my normal dark circle, usually with my normal, yeah. These are my two first. The second ones are actually my full coverage concealer. It's also the Nars one. This one is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Okay, and as you can see, I hope you can see, I have like used so much out of it. This one I use it when I have a lot of dark circle, or if I'm going to a party and I want to have more coverage, because this one has more coverage than the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and it's matte and this one is actually more luminous and more glowy. So I love this foundation, and it's for my full coverage days. The other full coverage foundation that I have is the Cover FX Cream Concealer in shade NX Deep. I like this concealer also, and I use it like the Nars actually for the day when I need full coverage. It's thick and you need a tiny pea of it, like this tiny pea will go a long way. Look at it, go a long way. So you don't need to use too much of this foundation, of this concealer. So this is my one for full coverage. The last concealer that I like very much is actually this one, HD Invisible Cover Concealer from Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever calls this one a concealer, but I feel like this is actually a corrector. At least I use it as like a corrector because it's orange. As you can see, it's very orange. So I usually put it first under my eye and under all my dark circle, and then I add a concealer, usually one of these two, on top of it, because using only this one would be weird and look totally orange, so I don't do that. So these 5 concealer, I would say, these 5 are my top favorite. These are the one I use pretty much, I cannot say every day because there are 5 of them, but like I have been using them for years and years and years, and I really do dig them. Okay, now let's talk about the concealer that I like less. Again, it's not because I don't like them that you don't like them, but for me, this concealer just don't work for me. And the first one that I actually have very many issue with is this concealer from MAC, and this is like the Pro Conceal and Correct palette for dark. from MAC. This is weird because this palette is raved about in YouTube. Like everybody likes this palette, and I bought it because I saw this review from Destiny Godley, I think maybe years ago, I don't know, 3 years ago, and I went and bought it because she said that it was so good. And it can be, but I have issue because this palette is quite expensive. I think it cost me around 40 to 50 euros, I don't remember. But as you can see, I use only the corrector. I hit pan as a corrector, so I only use the corrector. The issue I have with this palette is that, okay, it has so many concealer and you're supposed to use all of them. However, this color, for example, is supposed to be a contour color. But for me, it's like my skin color, so I can never contour with this, so I don't use this color. This color is supposed to be a concealer color. It's a yellow concealer color, but I have never understood how to use it. It's a concealer or a corrector, I don't know. I have never been able to figure out how to use it, so I end up not using it at all. And then these two colors are totally concealer, but this one is too light for me, very much light, so I don't use it. And this one is even like lighter, it's ashy, so I don't use it either. The only color that I could actually use is this one, that is a concealer color for me, but I find it too thick and too complicated to use, and you have to go in with a brush, I don't know. Anyway, for me, this palette has not been working. I only like this one, and now when it's finished, it's going to finish soon, I'm just going to buy this as a single because MAC actually sell them as single. I will just buy this as a single and it will cost me maybe 20 bucks and that will be fine. So overall, I don't know, for me this palette is meh. Next product is, oh, let me wipe this first. This concealer from Kat Von D. Again, people like it, raved about, but for me, I miss the shade. I guess I have it in shade D37 Warm, and again, this color is like so too much, like too yellow or orange for me. And when I put it on, the concealer is so thick and it doesn't move, and it's really, I don't know, the coverage is so much. I just cannot stand it, and I find it cakey on me, so I bought it, but I actually used it only twice and stopped using it, and I have put it in my giveaway jar, and I wanted to give it away to my friend in Senegal. Next is this Aqua Parfait from L'Oreal. This one I actually do use, but I use it scarcely because the thing is, this is not a bad concealer. It's actually a pretty good one. It is the drugstore one, totally affordable, I must say. It costs maybe 7 euros or something, so really good. The only issue I have with this concealer is that it has alcohol or something like alcohol in it, and when I put it on my eyes it tingles, and I feel like it's like I have put alcohol next to my eyes, and like I don't know, it just bothers me. I feel like something is attacking my eye, so I cannot stand it, and that bothers me. If it doesn't bother you, you can absolutely get this foundation. The color is great, it works well, but for me, because I have so many of them, even though I use this one from time to time, I tend to avoid it because of that. So guys, this is it. This is my take on my favorite and least favorite concealer. Please do tell me what you guys think down below, and if there is a concealer, a foundation, or product that you want me to talk about and review, and I will just do so. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.